Good morning. No response, right? You have shut yourself off. Yeah, as John Hall said last time, you have shut yourself off. You do not respond to anybody, anything in the world, right? For that matter. So this is November the 29th, Wednesday, and we are in BBIS first semester, compulsory English class. You want to close it? And you said that last time we had studied this up to paragraph number? Aroha? 15. 16. Okay. Where you read the concept of the wealth threshold and information threshold. If you remember, we were talking about wealth, the idea of wealth threshold and information threshold. And the point was that information can bring us happiness to a point. But after that, it is not information that gives you happiness. For example, a funny example. You are missing your boyfriend. So you can call, video call, or you can open location and find out his location. Now you know where he is. You make a call. You talk on video. Now you can see him. So you have got enough information about a boyfriend, where he is, how he is. But this is not enough to be happy. Happiness comes when you leave your home or he leaves your home and you meet together, where you meet in person. Then you get the happiness. So information can only tell you where your boyfriend is. But happiness comes when you meet your boyfriend. This morning I made a call to my son in America. So information technology helped me to get connected with him. He was in his college library. I talked to him for a few seconds. And I said, disturb gardena, padha resu, thike cha. So I got the information. Now that doesn't bring happiness. Happiness will come when coming January, he will come home in person. So information can help you find a person. But to be really happy, you have to find the person. Right? The same case is about wealth. You may have 10,000 rupees with you or 100,000 rupees with you. Right? So when you get 10,000, 100,000, you're happy. I know, you're happy. As the money increases, you become happier. As it increases, you become still happier. Money goes on increasing. Money goes on increasing. Your happiness also goes on increasing. But a point comes where you say, I have had enough money. I need something else. What is that something else? That something else is your father. That something else is your mother. That something else is your siblings, family, spouse. That something else is your husband, wife. That something else is your friend. That something else is a human being. The ultimate happiness in life comes when we meet human beings with us, people, not money. This is the point we were reading last time. Okay. Look, as they're saying here very clearly. Once you are over the threshold, only the rate of change matters. Acquire more wealth or more information, and presumably you will be happier. Then you stabilize. A point comes when you are not happier at a new higher level, and chances are you are no happier than before. This is exactly the law of the marginality in economics. If you have the idea, right? Every additional input in the beginning gives increasing rate of output. But at a point, every additional input stabilizes and it doesn't give increasing output. But even if you keep bringing input more and more, even then every increased input brings decreased output, right? Rising, stabilizing, decreasing, right? Your happiness increases to some extent, then it stabilizes, then decreases, right? Okay. So what he says, it is not exactly a deep or novel observation that money doesn't now. The thesis of this essay, the major claim of this essay is money and technology do not buy happiness. The argument this writer is making is that money and technology do not buy happiness. So the question, computers have been with us for the last 50 years. Have they been good or bad? So the answer is computers have been good because they have helped us generate more information and more money. We can Google and get more information, and we can do online business and get more money. But computers are bad also because they come between two people. And because of this technology, people are lazy and they don't meet in person. They live in virtual world, right? So computers are good, computers are bad. Depends on how you use. Okay. Now we move to paragraph 17. In this country means America. Here this country means America. So you can now understand the primary audience for this essay is Americans. He wrote this essay primarily for the Americans. Yes, please.
Could you please increase the brightness of the screen?
This is screen?
Yes.
I have no idea how we can increase the brightness. I don't know technically. If you know, you can help me. I do not know technically how to increase the brightness. If you know, and if you need to, you can do it, right? Or, sorry, I don't know the technical thing, how to do that. Sorry. Minimize the screen first? You come and help me. I have no idea. I'm sorry. You can come and help me. Okay. So in this country, the majority, obviously not everyone, but most of us have been over threshold in wealth and information for several generations, roughly since the end of World War II. So in World War I, in 1930s, America was having great recession. America was suffering from economic problem in 1930. You know, that was a very bad time for Americans. But by the Second World War, that is 1945, America became rich. So by that time, people had a lot of money and information, right? So the point is that now Americans don't need technology. Now Americans don't need technology.
No. Hey, sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. That is a remarkable achievement. That means the achievement of information and the achievement of wealth after Second World War. It ought to make us proud and thankful. It means this achievement, oh sorry, it means this achievement should make us proud and thankful. But it follows that increasing our level of wealth or information is unlikely to count terribly much in larger scheme of things. So this is the claim. This is the conclusion. Write as B point. The increase itself will feel good. Okay, if I have 1 million, if I get 100,000 more, I'll feel good. But this will not make any fundamental change in my life. Okay, I'll feel good. But the substance of our wealth, this is what, substance of our wealth or information won't matter much. We might feel good, but the additional wealth or information won't matter much in our life. What matters much is the people we surround with. What matters much is the kind of people we are surrounded by. That is what is more important. Have you seen, if you have good friends with you, even if you don't have much money, you become happier because your friends make you happy. It's not technology that makes you happy, it's friendship, it's people who make you happy. Now let's move to paragraph 18. There is a typing mistake here, let me correct it. Here is a small case in point. Now, here he says that money can't bring happiness, right? Information can't bring happiness. People bring happiness. He gives an example now. Here is a small case in point. My 2 boys. Now, this example comes from his personal family experience. Who are 10 and 13. Love. Remove this because I scanned it, so there is some problem like this. Love playing with computers, like most children nowadays. The computer is their favorite toy, and unquestionably it makes them happy. Computer play as it is practiced in real life, at least at our house. This is called qualification in argument. Please understand. In good argument, you limit the scope of the claim. In good argument, you don't make oversweeping claims. You limit the scope of claim so that people don't find exception. So look the qualification. He says that computer play as it is practiced in real life, not everywhere, at least in our house. So he says that this is true in my case, may not be true in your case. Is a mindless activity. So what claim is he making? The claim he is making is that computer play is a mindless activity. Now you may say, no, I don't agree. But he says, you may disagree, but at my home it looks like that. So this is called qualification in argument. I haven't told you so far, never. I never told you this thing. I'm telling you for the first time. In a good writing, in a good argument writing, we all have qualification. If you say students don't study these days, this is over-sweeping claim that will fail. But you should say many students don't study these days. Now it's acceptable. Now many is a qualification because it limits the scope of the claim. So qualification means limiting the scope of your claim. Like many families, we have to limit the time our boys are allowed at it. He's suggesting, okay, give them computer, no problem, but limit the time. Or they would spend, if you don't limit time, they would spend all day wrecking pretend persons and blowing up enemy airplanes games. But mindless activities are fine in reasonable doses to some extent. It's good for children to have fun, and I'm glad ours have so much fun with computers. So here in this example, he brings a family example and shows that computers can be a source of fun, source of happiness, right? Now look what he does in next paragraph. In the next paragraph, he does something interesting. Look here. What he does in next paragraph? Paragraph 19, I guess. 9. Now, when my wife and I were children. So, in the previous paragraph, he talked about now. He talked about his children. In paragraph 19, he talks about then, in the past. When my wife and I were, he is comparing present with the past. Children, we did not have computers. I also didn't have computer when I was a child like you to play with. We lacked these wonderful happiness generating devices. Actually, he is making a fun. He is making a satire. When he says these wonderful happiness generating devices, he means actually computers can't generate happiness. That's his point. We call this irony. What is irony? Irony is a technique of writing where you say one thing and you mean the opposite. You mean the opposite. Well, kati padna aउँछ. You say like this, you mean well, kati पनि पढ्न आउँदैन. You are mocking. You are mocking. You mock. उसले त कस्तो राम्रो चलाउँछ गाडी सिधै त्रिशुलीमा लगेर हाल्दिन्छ. Irony. You say, he drives so carefully, and people understand by your facial expression, you mean the opposite. So when you say one thing and mean the opposite, this is irony, right? So he says that these are, look, wonderful happiness generating devices. He says this. And what does he mean? He says happiness generating, and he means these are mindless devices that bring mindless activity. Okay. But, so what? Other things made us, look here. We did not have computer. Look. Don't laugh. You play with mobile apps, right? You played as a child. I played with a girl when I was just in class 2. With a real girl. And I like that. Being a boy child, I enjoyed the company of a girl. She was the daughter of my neighbor's uncle. She would get into our compound and she would enjoy my company. I would enjoy her company. We'd play. I didn't play with mobile. I didn't play with laptop. I didn't play any games. I played with a real person. And I was happy. See the difference between this generation and this generation. Right? And as I grew up, every day I played with at least 20 boys of the village. At least 20. And every day, I had physical activity at least for 2 hours every day. I ran around the village. We had unimaginably large open fields. 20, 30 boys will gather. They will fight. They will beat each other. They will push each other. They will pull each other. They will quarrel. They will shout. We had a natural, real life. Not yours, virtual life. Locked up in the bedroom or study room and small mobile phone. Looking for happiness over there. Unlucky generation. Right? Other things made us happy. What were the other things? We never felt deprived on account of our lack of computer power. It would be crazy to deny that. Computers are great toys, I agree. But, see, in argument what happens, look. Statement 1. Statement 1, but statement 2. And these two ideas will disagree. But it would be equally crazy to argue that they have made children any happier. So look, computers have not made children happier. Rather, they might have made children less happy, I guess, he says. On the whole, than children used to be 50 years from now. The computer-based toys will make today's look pathetic, and children will love all their snazzy new stuff just as much probably. Look today, how many games you have. He wrote this in 2001. He wrote this paragraph in 2001. We are in 2024, where we spent 23 years of development of computer technology. And look how many games we have today. We love all the snazzy new stuff just as much probably as children love their bats. Look, when I was a child, I'll play with bats, balls, blocks, trains, jump ropes, and doll houses in 1900. I used to play what? I used to play games hide and seek, rumal lukaune, shio lukaune. Rumal lukaune is you sit in a circle. You form a circle, you sit here, facing inward. One of your friends get a gamcha and makes a knot, and he runs around and he drops the gamcha here. And if you don't know it is dropped, he will come back, he will pick up and he will start beating you. And he will go again. Now if you can find out, you stand up, pick up and you start running. Now rumal lukaune. Shio lukaune is you stand up in your hand, two hands, fold the palms, and then your friend will bring some soil, mitti, and in the soil he will hide a needle like small stick, and he will cover, and then they will close your eyes, they will with the hanky, and then another person will hold your hands and they will guide you. They will guide you over there, and then you put that soil on the ground, and then they will take you over there, and then they will open your eyes. Now your job is to find out where you put that. And if you go closer to the real place, they will say, bacho, a clue they are giving you. You are very near the actual spot. If you go away, they will say, more, only two guidance. And we'll walk for 1 hour, 2 hours, whole day on Saturday. Shio lukaune. Now another game we played, Raja ko ghoda ayo bato chhod chhod. We played this game at night, particularly in the month of Kartik Mangshir, when there was hay in the agan, paral. Dai haleko huncha ni dai haleko paral huncha, अनि 8-10 जना केटाहरु परालमा छिर्ने, एक अर्काको पेन्टको यो पुच्छर समात्ने अनि ट्रेन बनाउने. के बनाउने? ट्रेन. बोगी. अनि अगाडिकोले तान्छ. इन्जिन हो नि त अगाडिको त. उसले तान्छ. अनि उसले तानेपछि पछाडि हिँड्छ नि. राजाको घोडा आयो बाटो छड्छ हिँडिरहने. Round. Look how much physical activity we have. Right? Another game, goti. I don't know what you call that. ढुङ्गाको रोडा लिएर आयो 5-6 वटा, मैले बिर्सिसकेँ. हात यस्तो गरेर भैमा राख्यो, यसरी फाल्यो, यसो समात्यो. आई डोन्ट नो हाउ टु प्ले, बिर्सिसकेँ. अर्को गेम हामी के खेल्थ्यौँ? कोइनबाट पैसा जित्ने. त्यो ग्राउन्डमा सानो होल बनायो अनि पैसा फाल्यो हिर्काउने. Right? Look the games we played. So all the games we played, none of them were virtual. They involved human beings. We interacted with real people. So we had physical exercise. गेममा थाहा नपाएको एक्सर्साइज हुने भयो नि दिनभरि. हिँड्छौँ, दौडिन्छौँ, कुद्छौँ, उफ्रिन्छौँ, झडार्छौँ, चिच्याउँछौँ, हात चल्छ, खुट्टा चल्छ, बडी हेल्दी भयो. राइट? तपाईँ ठ्याक्क ओछिनमा बस्ने अनि घोटिरहने होइन. तपाईँहरू गर्नुहुन्छ नि, एक ठाउँमा बस्ने अनि घोटिरहने, त्यो मोबाइल चाहिँ हातै दुख्ने गरी. राइट? सो ओके. Paragraph 20. Have patience. I'm explaining and it might be dull and boring. Listen. What we ordinarily fail to take into account when we are adding up the score is the nature of technological change. Now, from paragraph 20, he changes the topic and he talks about nature of technological change. Now he will discuss the effect of change. Technology is a tool, please understand, for building social structure. Every new technology changes our society. Why you are not playing like us? Simply because of new technology. We did not have laptops, computers, so we played with people. You have laptops, computers, so you don't play with people. Every technology changes society. Every technology changes society. Granted, each new technology is okay, accept, this is called conceding opponent's viewpoint in argument. In argument, when you are making argument, your job is to put your claim. Your another job is to respond to your opponent's claim. So when you address your opponent's claim, there are two possibilities. Either you completely reject their claim, you say no, they are not right, they are wrong, and you give example why they are wrong. Another possibility is you partially accept what they are saying. You say they are right to this extent, but this is wrong. So this is called conceding opponent's viewpoint. We call this concessions in argument. We call this concessions in argument. तिमीले त डिस्काउन्ट देऊ न भन्छ नि हो यसले डिस्काउन्टको भाषा डिस्काउन्ट तिमीले छुट देऊ भने हो नि त अलिकति माना भने हो नि त डिस्काउन्ट देऊ भनेको त 100 रुपैयाँ भनेको छौ डिस्काउन्ट देऊ भने 15 रुपैयाँ नलिए भने हो नि त हो हामी इन्डियामा कन्सेसन भन्थ्यौं कन्सेसन देऊ भनेको अलिकति छोड देऊ भनेको कन्सेसन भनेको केही कुरा अर्काको मान्ने केही कुरा नमान्ने र राम्रो आर्गुमेन्टमा कन्सेसन हुन्छ हुनुपर्छ गुड आर्गुमेन्ट हैज कन्सेसन we call this conceding. Okay, granted is accepting. Granted, each new technology is better than the one it replaces. So one can argue, you can argue, Divakar sir, each new technology is better than the one replaces. I agree, Nokia 11 was not so good as iPhone. I agree, iPhone 15 is better than iPhone 14. I agree. But, look the argument. Statement 1. What do you think? Right? Plus. Statement 2. What I say. And the connection is but. See the argument. What do you think? What I say? But. But new technologies engender. There is a spelling problem. Bear it because of scanning. New technologies engender new social structure. Mark, underline it. This is the point is making here. Every new technology engenders new. Every new technology brings new social structure. Every new technology brings new social structure. And the social structure is more important than technology. That's his point. What technology we have is less important. What is the effect that is more important? Technology is less important. The effect it makes on our society is more important. Just अहिले हेर्नुस् न VPN आयो हैन टिकटक बन्द गरेपछि राइट नयाँ कुरा थाहा भयो नि टेक्नोलोजी अब इफेक्ट के भइदियो मिडियामा आए अनुसार कि टिकटक चलाउनलाई VPN प्रयोग गर्नेहरूले पोर्नोग्राफी हेर्न थाले किनकि VPN मा त त्यो हेर्न सजिलो बनाइदियो अब समस्या सुरु भयो नि त अब यो के भयो त VPN is not a good thing किन its effect is bad. The argument is judge technology on the basis of the effect it brings. So VPN is a bad thing. Why? Because it is encouraging people to watch pornography. Right? Look, the argument here is you should judge technology on the basis of its impact in society. And the important question is not whether the new technology is better, but whether the new structure is better. So don't ask whether VPN is better, ask whether pornography is better. And you will clearly say pornography is not good because it makes very bad psychological effect on people's mind. And people get mentally destroyed. Except in the case of medical technologies. Now look, this is again concession. What does it mean? The writer partially accepts that some technology is good. Look, except in the case of medical technologies, the answer will nearly always be debatable. So he says that in medical technology, it's always good because every new machine in health sector helps us remain healthy. So technology in medicine, medical field is fine, good, accept. But technology in social media is not good because it kills your time. Just social media, like YouTube or anything. If you're using too much time on social media, that's not a good thing, right? Okay. So in medical field, technology is good. In other fields, it's debatable. It may be good, it may be bad. It may be good, it may be bad. Nearly always must be debatable. We can, look here, it is italicized, right? We call this emphasis. We call this emphasis. Writers, if they want to put more focus, the italicize, underline, boldface. We can easily show that with each, look here, with each passing generation, paints have improved. It is much harder to show that art has improved. You have Asian paint, right? You have high quality paint. Having high quality paint does not guarantee high quality art. तिमीलाई 1 लाख को कलम दियो भने तिमी राम्रो लेख्न सक्छौ र? ग्यारेन्टी हुन्छ? तिमीलाई हिराको निभको पेन दियो, अब तिमीले आफै राम्रो लेख्छौ? फेरि तिमीले खरकपुर लेखेर बस्छौ. सो राम्रो लेख्ने कुरा हिराको पेनमा भर पर्दैन. राम्रो लेख्ने कुरा तिम्रो दिमागको क्षमतामा भर पर्छ. तिम्रो दिमाग छ भने पेन्सिलले पनि उस्तै पिक्चर बनाउँछौ. तिमी राम्रो आर्टिस्ट हो भने पेन्सिलले बनाएको पेन्टिङ राम्रो बन्छ. तिमीमा ढङ्ग छैन, अब 1 लाखको पेन्ट दिए पनि बिगार्छौ तिमी. So happiness is not in technology. Happiness is inside you. Happiness is not outside in the machine. Happiness is within you. Happiness is within you. Human nature does not change. Look, technology may be changing, but human nature does not change. What does it mean? It always looks for another human being. It's in our nature that we want people with us. तिमीलाई iPhone 20 दिए पनि हुँदैन, मान्छे चाहियो के? 20 दिएर के गर्ने? मान्छे आउँदैन साथमा. पुरा iPhone नदेऊ, मान्छे देऊ. त्यही भएर आजले मोबाइलमा घण्टौं बिताउने मान्छेलाई डिप्रेसन किन हुन्छ? मोबाइल त छ, साथी छैन. मोबाइल छ, साथी छैन. Human needs and wants remain the same. What are human needs? What are human needs? We need people. We need to go to places. We need to eat food. We need to wear better clothes. We need homes. And homes means family. Home always means family. तपाईलाई दरबारमा बस्न दिन्छु बिहा गर्न पाउनुहुन्न भने मान्दै मान्नुहुन्न. नाइ सर बरुमा झोपडीमा बस्ने म त मेरै बोयफ्रेन्डसँग बिहा गर्ने भन्नुहुन्छ. मलाई कस्तो खुसी लाग्छ उसलाई भेट्दा भन्नुहुन्छ. हैन उसलाई छोड्दे म तिमीलाई 10 लाख अम्मा म छोड्दिन भन्नुहुन्छ. Look. Funny example, but you understand the point. So human needs remain basically same, right? Wants remain same. Human ingenuity, look, humans are ingenious. Ingenious means very intelligent to make new things. Human beings are so intelligent, they will always develop new technology. You cannot stop people from making tools and machines. They will make. Human imagination, human ingenuity, human creativity dreams up a new technology and we put it to use, doing in a new way something we have always done in. So what does technology do? Technology simply helps us do the old things in a new way. Look, last year that traditional whiteboard was here, and last year I used to use this marker pen and write over there. Now this year I am doing same teaching in a new way, right? So technology helps us do the old teaching in a new way. But the point to understand is that even if I have a smart board, I need real students in this class. Imagine nobody comes here. Can I teach? Imagine this class has no real student. It's empty room. And can I teach? I'll go mad. I look at Prajwana, I look at this guy, at that boy, and I have eye contact, I smile, you smile. This is real happiness. Human interaction. Nothing can replace real human interaction. Right? Technology only can help you do things different way. But understand that we always need people. We always need people. In years past, many towns had shared now example. In the past, there were public wells, right? Public wells where early morning, women, girls, mothers, uncles, aunties, children will come. And young boys will come. They will have eye contact with the young girls and fall in love there. So that public well was a dating spot. कीर्तिपुरमा भदौमा एउटा जात्रा हुन्छ, ठ्याक्कै नाम बिर्सेँ मैले. पहिला मैले सोचेको त्यो जात्रा रातिमा हुन्छ. त्यो जात्राको पर्पज के रहेछ भने वर्षभरि लभ गरेका मान्छेलाई भाग्ने मौका दिने. त्यो चलाकै त्यसैलाई रहेछ. त्यो एकदम क्लियर उद्देश्य. एक वर्ष लभ गर्नुस्, अब दिउँसै भाग्न त गाह्रो हुन्छ नि त. दिउँसो भाग्न गाह्रो हुन्छ. अनि रातिको जात्रा चलाएको. त्यो जात्राको पर्पज नै यो वर्षभरि प्रेम गर्नेहरू भागुन भनेर बनाएछ. तपाईलाई कीर्तिपुर गएर बस्न मन लाग्ला नि फेरि. Look, gathering. Now they were communal gathering. The community came there. The whole people came there. Places, you met neighbors. When we were like you, young people, हामीले कोही केटी हेर्न मन ला, जिस्कन मन ला, शरीरमा क्यामेरा छु, जिसाउन होला मान्छे हेर्ने मान्छे. हामी कहाँ जान्थ्यौँ? धारामा जान्थ्यौँ. त्यहाँ गर्ल्सहरू पानी आउँथ्यो नि त. त्यहाँ नुहाउन आउँथ्यो, हामी हेरेर बस्थिन्थ्यौँ ल जा. हो त बच्चामा नटी बानी हुन्छ नि, हुँदैन? नटी बानी हुन्छ नि त हाम्रो. तपाईँलाई अप्ठ्यारो लाग्ला तर ट्रुथ हो। त्यहाँ लुगा धुने मान्छे आउँथे, अन्त एक अर्काको कुरा काट्ने, त्यो धारा के हुन्थ्यो, मिडिया हाउस कान्तिपुर हुन्थ्यो, त्यो कान्तिपुर सारा संसारको न्युज त्यहीँ आउँथ्यो, बिकज होल पिपल ग्यादर देयर होइन। अर्काको कुरा काट्ने होइन, कसको अफेयर कहाँ चलेको छ, कसलाई के भएको छ, कसको घरमा केरा पाकेको छ, कसको धान काट्छ, सबै त्यहीँ थाहा हुन्थ्यो। लुक सरी heard the news there, checked out strangers, sized up the competition, made deals, dating, matches. Now, plumbing was now this technology changed, and he had plumbing, which few of us, certainly not me, would be willing to trade in. The old system was nuisance. Why nuisance? Because you have to spend time to go there. धाराहरू त पर हुन्छ नि, नजिकै हुँदैन, घर हिँडेर जानु पर्यो. You have to carry water, right? You have to meet people you don't like. मन नपरेको मान्छे आएको हुन्छ नि. Especially if you were the one carrying the water, but it was neighborly. See, the bad thing was, it was a nuisance. There were problems. The good thing was, you could meet everybody there. The new plumbing induced social structure was far more convenient. Plumbing, अब घरमा बाथरुम छ, बाथरुममा धारा आयो हैन, शावर छ महँगो, के अरे जगुआरको हैन. Social was far more convenient, not to say healthier. Now it may be healthier also. It was also lawn. Now the problem is, in your bathroom you are alone, lonely. See the defect, see the bad thing. The new social structure was convenient, healthier, but it was lonelier. The old and new structures excelled in different ways. The old was neighborly, and the new was convenient. The new was healthier, but the new was lonelier, and cannot be directly compared. Paragraph 22. I'll finish this section and leave you. I'll give a break. The web is an improvement much like plumbing. See, he compares. This is simile. This is simile, which compares without the health benefits. Look here. The internet is like plumbing. It is convenient. 50 years ago, most shopping was face to face. एक फेरि ब्याङ्कमा गएँ 2 वर्ष अगाडि. अनि त्यो बेलामा चाहिँ हरेक हप्ता फ्राइडेतिर जान्थेँ अनि 1000 रुपैयाँ निकाल्थेँ. अनि त्यो टेलरले मलाई जहिले देखेपछि चिन्थ्यो कि म क्युमा थिएँ, अगाडि मान्छे थिए 5-7 जना. अलिबेर 15-20-25 मिनट कुरेपछि पालो आयो. 1000 को चेक दिएँ. टेलरले हेरिन्, यङ केटी थिइन्, हेरिन्. मैले उनलाई हेरेँ, उनी हाँसिन्, म हाँसेँ. सर, हजुर हरेक हप्ता पैसा लिन आइसिन्छ? लिन आउँछु नानी. अनि हरेक हप्ता यसरी आइसिन्छ, लाइन लाइसिन्छ, त्यो एउटा बनाइसियो कार्ड, के कार्ड, एटिएम कार्ड बनाइसियो, अनि बाहिरपट्टि त्यो एटिएम निकाले हुन्छ. मैले भने हेर्नुहोस्, म यहाँ ब्याङ्कमा आउँछु, त्यो टचमा छुन्छु, कुपन लिन्छु, कुर्सीमा बस्छु, वरिपरिका मान्छेलाई हेर्छु, उनीहरूले मलाई हेर्छन्, उनी हाँस्छन्, म हाँस्छु, कहिलेकाहीँ साथी भेटिन्छन्, सर भेटिन्छन्, यहाँ क्युमा लाग्छु, तपाईँलाई हेरिराख्छु, तपाईँ मलाई हेर्नुहुन्छ, तपाईँ हाँस्नुहुन्छ, म हाँस्छु, तपाईँ बोल्नुहुन्छ, म बोल्छु, रमाइलो लाग्छ. यो रमाइलो न, त्यो बक्सा टिनको बक्सा गएर त्यो कार्ड हालेर म आई डोन्ट लाइक द्याट. र अहिलेसम्म मैले एटिएम बनाएको छैन. द्याट ह्युमन इन्ग्रिडियन्ट. You go to bank, you meet people, and this makes you happy. This makes you happy. Imagine कि घरमा तपाईको ठुलो स्क्रिन छ, बटन थिचेपछि दिवाकर सरको भर्चुअल एभाटार आउँछ. You will enjoy that. No. एक दिन त रमाइलो लाग्ला. 10 दिन त वाक्क लाग्छ, तपाईँ मलाई भेट्न आउँछ, सर बोर लाग्यो अनलाइन क्लासबाट, घरमा यहाँ आएर पढ्ने भन्नुहुन्छ, राइट? Happiness is where people are. Real, not. So this essay is about virtual versus natural, right? Okay. 50 years ago, most shopping was face-to-face. In the internet age, face-to-face stores will not survive long anymore than communal world survived the advent of plumbing. He is comparing the internet with communal wells and plumbing. So face-to-face shopping is like communal wells and internet is like plumbing. To our great-grandchildren, shopping will mean online. Why great-grandchildren? Right? He said this in 2001, right? And within 20 years now we have online shopping. Online, as it meant face-to-face to our great-grandparents, future generations will look back wistfully, but probably not unhappily. सरल भन्दै थियो कन्सासमा बस्छ राम्रै टाउन छ ठुलै टाउन छ पसलै हुँदैन यहाँ भन्छ मोबाइल चाहियो रे छैन कहीँ पनि अनलाइन अर्डर दिने कहाँबाट आउँछ अरे दोकान यहाँ हुँदैन बुवा गाउँ त्यहाँ जस्तो घरैबिच पसल हुँदैन भन्छ पसल चाहियो कारमा तपाईँ 20 मिनट ड्राइभ गर्नुहोस् स्टोरमा जानु सुपरमार्केटमा बल्ल पाउनुहुन्छ कि अनलाइन राइट अनलाइन Future generations will look back wistfully, but probably not unhappily. On the whole, their happiness and ancestors will probably be about the same. To the extent future generations are happier or unhappier than we, and national happiness does change. It's hard to doubt that America in 1950 was happier country than America today. We can be fairly sure of one thing: the net change will have nothing to do with technology. So it is not technology that will bring happiness in society, rather it is people who will actually bring happiness. Real happiness is not brought by technology. So we stop here for a break, take a break, come after 5 minutes. We have about 5. Oh, sorry. Oh God. I thought it is Friday. Oh God. Thought it's Friday. Never realized. Oh God. Oh God. Thought it's Friday. अब सरले गाली गरिहाल्नुहुन्छ नि गाली गर्नै पर्यो नि यत्रो टाइम लिदिए